Hey, what's up? How's it going? Here I am again. This time with Tascam DA-20 MK2. Let's say this is a basic Tascam DA-T digital audio tape recorder, but even as a basic, you have every option that you would want to have. Like besides 48 and 44.1 kilohertz, we got 32 kilohertz recording mode, which is very nice. We can record double the tape. If the tape is 60 minutes, you can record a little bit lower quality, but it's gonna be 120 minutes. That's nice. And we have coaxial input and output, and we have RCA input and output. So right now I did one nice thing. I connected my CD player with the analog and digital with this DAT. So right now the input is analog, and you can see it's showing 33 kilohertz. If I press it, it will go on coaxial, and it will automatically switch on 44.1. Of course, if you are recording with digital cable, you cannot choose the sampling frequency. You can only choose when you are recording analog mode. So if I go back on analog input, then I can choose here which one I wanna use, 32, 48, which is the best, right? And CD quality 44.1. In this case, of course, if I'm gonna record in standard mode, I would prefer to use a coaxial digital input. And if I do a margin reset, we have a margin here, of course. You see it goes to 4. If I go on analog input, I can make it go much stronger, but it's gonna be probably, you see, over. It goes over if I go very strong. If I go low, then it's not gonna be nice. That's why we have margin reset. We're gonna reset the margin. We're gonna go and see how is it on the digital. It's like around, you see, 6 decibels. So this would be appropriate. I think so. Input digital. Input analog. Why would you go record analog mode? But if you want better quality, 48, you're recording something that is not copyright. I mean, you're recording something on RCA input, then you can also use LP, which is kind of nice. I don't have remote control for this unit. The display is kind of nice and orange. It's small, but you have all the information there. You have counter mode, program time remaining, absolute time. Okay, let's go input coaxial. You can, of course, those are ID mode is for indexing. Open close standard transport, skip auto ID, TOC renumbering, and character. I didn't even try to use those TOC renumber, but I think it's when you have indexed your DAT, and the index tracks are not like the regular. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one is skipped or something. You want to renumber those tracks, then probably use the TOC renumbering. Oopsie, zoom in, zoom out. So we have a phone's knob and a phone output, and of course input level and balance. So yeah, it's a basic unit, but you can use it to record tapes. Did I record something on this tape? Let me try. I think I have something recorded there. Let's see. Yeah. There is probably something on that tape. And if the index is correct, it will show number 1 here, right? Yes. So that's track number 1. Let's try to skip it. Number 2. Works just fine. Let's skip it for 2 tracks. I know, it's kind of good looking. Orange display. Oh, it's the wrong program number, you see? This is not number 2. Maybe it's the something from before. So let's see if we can do that. Talk renumbering. I just press on that talk renumber. Let's see what it's gonna do. It's gonna go at start at the beginning of the tape. It's gonna check if the first index is number 1. Oh, it's gonna write something, you see? It's writing something. Yeah. It's writing index for probably 15 seconds, and then it's gonna go and try to find another track. Yeah. The second one. Alright. So that's the second one. It's gonna probably, yeah, put the number 2 as a program number. And after it writes its index, it's gonna fast forward and try to find third track. And after everything is done, then your DAT will be properly indexed. So you would, after you record the whole tape, you would do the renumbering, or maybe even before. It doesn't matter, you know. The thing is that you're gonna have properly indexed tape. Of course, it's hard to make index if something is live and stuff like that. You have to do it manually, but most of the time, if you use Auto ID, the DAT will, while you're recording it from CD or whatever you use, if you have like a 2 or 3 seconds between the tracks, the DAT will index that whole tape properly. So yeah, this is good looking unit. There are not so many scratches here. I mean, it's looking good. I don't know, for someone who needs like a home DAT for home, if you have a lot of tapes previously recorded, this would be a unit, because I did test it, this unit with many of the other tapes. You know that I have a bunch of other tapes recorded on many other devices, Panasonic, Sony, other Tascam. So I use them to test every single DAT, because if it needs to work on all of my tapes. If it's not working, something is wrong. But this one is working. I even tested it with the LP cassettes, and it's working fine. I didn't hear any drops or anything. It was just fine. So I'm gonna stop it because I don't care for this tape. It's gonna be recorded again. It's one tape that I'm using for testing. I don't know. And yeah, I'm probably gonna record one tape on it, and then I'm gonna, when I sell it, of course, include that tape so the buyer can use my tape and test the unit before he or she will use their tape. That would be it. It's kind of good looking and working unit. I like it. Simple and efficient. Take care.